GPT to predict the 2026 NRL Dream Team, and you know what? Here's its choices, and there's some pretty mental ones, to be fair. Fullback chat's gone with James Tedesco, which kind of makes sense considering he was the Dally M winner last year, but realistically, I can see Walsh getting this year into the Dream Team, maybe even the Dally M if he repeats what he did last season. I thought he was pretty class. Winger, Xavier Coates. I mean, again, a really tough one to argue with. Coates has just been so dominant as a winger, probably one of the best for the longest time, and we're not sure what's happening with Mark Nawangwe-Tawaze, so I guess we will see. I feel like chat's gone for like some just pretty safe picks here. Stephen Crichton, who knows, is he coming out of his best or is he still, at his prime? I still think he's an elite player, probably the best centre in the world, if not for Herbie. He's splitting hairs realistically. Two different types of players. I think Herbie kind of missed out last season, just kind of accolades because of his injury. But I think honestly, he is probably one of the best players when he's back and he's looking in pretty good shape. On the other wing, Brian Toto, I mean, this guy is an absolute monster, to be fair. Coming out of yardage, it's true what chat said, absolute freak. Can anyone really argue against this? I mean, there might be some young guns coming through, which, tough to stop, but this is a pretty safe bet. 5'8", Cameron Munster. I mean, Munster he's just defying logic. Like, he's getting older, he's just getting better and better somehow. I mean, he's just using his experience, and he probably is still one of the best halves in the game. Of course, halfback Nathan Cleary. Nobody knows what Penrith are going to look like this year, but you can guarantee whether Penrith are a better side or a worse side that Cleary's just still going to be an absolute monster of a player. I think he's probably one of the greatest of all times, or if not, will be. So interesting to see that he's on here. Makes sense. Prop Payne Haas still dominating everyone. Still the best prop forward by probably a fair margin. Don't think anyone gets close. 9, Harry Grant. I mean, literally Golden Boot contender winner. Like, it just makes sense. Harry Grant is the best hooker in the world, so I just don't even need to argue with that one there. Prop Joseph Tapine, can't remember which. Another absolute monster of a prop. Be interesting to see how he goes this season. Interesting pick. I feel like chat's come with some safe ones. Right, the back rows are a little bit controversial here. So David Fafita. I feel like David Fafita is one of these players that's just like, there was a lot of hype surrounded by him, and he's kind of either not lived up to it, or maybe he's just not been in the right club or anything like that. There was the whole debacle of him getting dropped down to like reserve grade and everything like that. But he's still a monster of a player if he can stay fit and like if his work rate stays high. Liam Martin, Mad Martin, absolute beast, one of my favourite players. I don't know, I see someone else taking this spot this year, just because of his like age, and I just think there's some really, really scary back rowers out there, but interesting choice. Finally, lock, Isaiah Yeo, absolute veteran of the game. I mean, it literally names it. He's a third half-back, beast of a player, so you can't really argue with that. And Craig Bellamy is the unofficial pick of coach.